Welcome back to Homestead, Mississippi. Today we're gonna enjoy our 1-year anniversary at Homestead, Mississippi. Our first video was on July 25th, 2021. Today will be Monday, July 25th, 2022. I'm gonna do a quick review, all the changes that have happened this past year, some of the projects we've done. We've had some successes out here. We've had some failures. We've had some losses. We've had some gains. We've been blessed extremely. Our farm has grown and we've done quite well with our garden. It's seen its better days, but we're doing all right. We're happy where we are. It's extremely warm this afternoon, but let me walk you around. We're going to do a head count inventory on all the animals that we have. Like right now we have 30 chicks. That's a combination of about 10 or so silkies. We have Rhode Island Reds, and we have a few other different type of chicks. So our chicken count has increased, even though we did slaughter some, and we're doing well. And here in a few months we're looking forward to getting so many more eggs compared to what we have been getting. We really started out wrong in the chicken business, but that's okay. It's where you end up, not how you start. Let's run this race. We're gonna do it well. We have some new additions this week. We were blessed, and I'll show you those in just a few minutes. So we started the year, we had Shrek, Fiona, and Rachel, and right now we have Fiona and Rachel. Fiona also gave birth. You all saw her baby. We named her Pepper. We rehomed Pepper and Shrek. They both found new homes this past year. And Fiona and Rachel are both pregnant at this time. So we'll be having some more babies soon. Probably in another month or two, probably about 2 months, we'll have more babies from the two of them. And we're looking to possibly buy another male and raise him around all the goats and the horse and everybody else. That's our year in review for donkeys, as well as our projection for the next year. Ducks. We started the year with several ducks. That's one of the things that we lost during the year. We have 6 right now. I believe we started the year with 11, and as time went on we lost a few. They passed for this reason or that reason, and I'm going to be honest, here in the next few days to a week or so we are going to slaughter these 3, because we do have 6 from the original crew, and we've got 2, and we have 2 babies that we hatched. One of the mama hens around here laid on some duck eggs and hatched out 3. One disappeared, raccoon, something got it, and now we still have those 2 other babies in there. So we've got 5, hopefully 4 females and 1 male in the pen, and these 3 outside are males. We have no need of that many male ducks. We're going to slaughter these 3 and enjoy them smoked. We like smoked duck. So we might possibly incubate some more duck eggs this coming year. However, Mima isn't sold on keeping ducks. We're just not built or ready for that many ducks right now. So we may not. Let's just see. We change quite often. Let's talk about goats. Starting with, we're in the pen with our milk goats. Oh, Daisy, she got a little spooked right then. She didn't realize I was in here. We're going to beef up our milk goats, and we're going to go the route of selling milk, which we already have, and we're only drinking goat milk right now. We're going to go the route of getting more milk goats. Right now we have Harmony, who is an Alpine Nubian mix. We got Nubians and we've got Nigerians. We're going to go the route of the larger goats for the more milk, and I am going to sell off, and I've been kind of weaning them off a little bit here and there, my meat goats, the ones that we've had out here for the entire year. I'm going to dwindle down to probably about 2, maybe 3 of them, and just stick with the milk goats. In fact, when I sell those off, we're going to use that money to purchase the new dairy goats. And of course, as they grow and they have more babies, we'll have more dairy goats. And that's the goal. So right now, year in review. When we started on July 25th last year, we had 0 milk goats. We bought Beezus and Ramona. Beezus got pregnant. Then we bought Abigail, and they each had babies. So Beezus had Daisy and the 2 boys. The 2 boys are over here. My sister's actually going to get those boys. And then Abigail had her 2 babies. Both of those are females. And then we purchased Harmony. So right now we've grown exponentially in the milk goat, and we decided to change directions. So this coming year, expect to see a lot more growth on this farm when it comes to milk goats. All right. Last year we started with no horses. We were blessed with Blondie, and of course we have the buggy. So now we have Blondie and a buggy, and she is sweet and wonderful. She's hot right now. You can see her sweating over there. We have no projections of getting any more horses at this time. Not saying I'm against it. I'm just saying we don't anticipate it. All right. Now we have peach trees here. Last year they did quite well. They produced a lot of peaches, but they never really ripened up. This tree this year, we got several peaches from that tree. We did quite well. That tree is still producing. I guess they're, when we purchased them, they were supposed to be the same peaches. I don't think they are. They're different peaches. So those peaches are still on the tree. They're ripening up now. They're doing well. The kids love grabbing them and eating them. Our fig trees, if you look back in some videos, they have almost doubled in size this year. This one right here, it's not producing that many peaches for whatever reason. It's not producing that many peaches for whatever reason. But this one here is loaded. And of course, along with a loaded peach tree comes, 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 wasp. I have to get rid of those things. So we're excited about the fig trees. But what we really were excited about is at the beginning of this last year, we had this sitting right over here in a bucket. We had this little mulberry tree that was dying. It was tiny, little bitty thing. Mima planted it right here. And look at this thing. It looks beautiful. And look at the trunk on this thing. Look at that trunk. That trunk is huge. This tree, I'm telling you, wasn't any more than this little branch right here. Right here. I'm telling you, it was not. I will even show you the other trees here in a few moments that this tree was smaller than last year, and now it's not high, but it's spread out. It looks like a miniature, a little dwarfed. I can't explain it. What, buddy?
It looks like a bush.
Yeah, it looks like a bush, but it's a mulberry tree. I believe it might be a miniature mulberry tree. That's what Mima says she thinks it might be. In which case, we may get some fruit out of it next year. Right here. Well, being miniature, we're going to have to put a fence around it to keep these chickens off of it. Them things are thieves. We'll have to eat some of them. We've got some baby guineas. We've mentioned those. All of these babies, we've already shown you. They're doing well. We haven't lost any out of this one. Of course, we've got that guinea with a limp foot. He was born that way. He's still growing quite well. And we're babying him a little bit. But we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. We had this given to us, this pen. We rebuilt it to make it a chicken coop for all these chickens. We need to get all of them out. They're normally out during the day, not cooped up. I don't know what happened this morning. We have several different types of chickens in here. We have the copper moraines. We have black Asians. We have leghorns. We have silkies. And I don't remember where that beautiful girl is up there. She was given to us, but she lays some beautiful eggs. So that's what we have in here. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. About 22 chicks or so in here. Oh, we've got a couple of small Americanas in there. Or just one. All right, I guess we have a couple of Americanas in there. So there's about 22 chicks in here that we only had about 7 or 8 of them to begin with this past year, if that many, and they were mainly the silkies. At this point right now on this farm, last year we had, I think, about 4 or 5 silkies. At this point, without purchasing any, we have right at 20 silkies. We're going to raise them, we're going to incubate, and we're going to have more, and we're going to sell. So if you're in the market for some silkies, give us a call. All right, now we have the quails. Quails, we've had a rough go this past year. It kind of broke my heart. We built this cage in one of our first episodes, this whole deal here. We've got some marks on this from where Mr. Raccoon came and tore us up. Well, we started the year with about 20 or so, 25. We got hit by snakes. Then we got hit by raccoons. We incubated some. We had some success. We had some little success. And it's been rough. These birds are giving us some eggs now. About 3 or 4 a day. And it's
7 a day now.
7 a day? All right. So we're getting anywhere from 3 to 7 a day quail eggs. We're going to incubate again. And I'm planning on getting some more. Not long ago, we had a great success at incubating quail eggs. I put 44 in there. We had 33 hatch. Wow, we were doing awesome. That's the same time period of that stinking raccoon. And we messed up when we put them in the little brooding, the little growing house. We messed up there, and most of them died. Broke our hearts. So we failed there. Great success at incubating, finally, but then failed. So I'm going to give it a go again. I'm going to try about 44 eggs. I'm going to get their eggs, and we're going to put them in there, and we're going to incubate. And if I have success and they grow, we're going to slaughter some quails and go again. Because after about 8 weeks, they're almost full grown. And then shortly after that, they start laying eggs. And we're going to try to keep this going. And have some quails in our freezer. That's what we got them for. We didn't get them for just to have little pets. We got them to eat. All right, our newest additions. We are very pleased and thankful. So thankful. Gentleman that I've been doing some work for with my boss. We've been doing some work remodeling this gentleman's house, and he blessed us. All right, a couple episodes back, we found those 3 babies. They died on us. Mima kept them for several days. She was giving them milk and doing great. They died. Broke our hearts. I don't think I told anybody. I did put it on a video. And I don't know if Mr. Anthony watches or not, but we have been blessed with 3 new baby rabbits. And they're not that young. Here they are. That's our male. And here's our 2 females. And we've got their new cages that we're going to put them in. And here's Bella. We still have her. So we are going to be doing some neat little things with these rabbits. And as time progresses, we'll explain what we're doing with them. Besides the fact that you can have their babies and sell their babies to people who want to have them. And for whatever reasons, folks like rabbits. And we've learned a lot about them. Unfortunately, we also failed. However, we're prepared to move forward with these and to do well. And I've got a good support system of folks who have raised rabbits, and I think we're going to do well with these. So we got 3 new rabbits. We're excited. We're going to put them inside right over here in this barn. We're going to cut down this tree and get it out of our way so that they can have some light inside this barn. And we're going to close this up with some fencing and turn this into our rabbit coop. And like I said, remove this so they can have some light. This tree was never meant to be here, so we're going to get rid of it and put them in there and raise some rabbits and do it right. And we've got some plans. We'll share those plans with you as we progress and as we build the little houses. We've got their houses right now. We just got the rabbits a day or so ago. They're in temporary shelter right now. We're going to put them in these, put them in there, and we're going to do this right. We're going to have us some rabbits. I'm going to double up here on one of our biggest nightmares from this past year. And then also one of our newer additions, oh, Meaty. Meaty's been a good cat, hadn't you, girl? You have been a great addition for our barn. Yes, you have. Good girl. Gabriel's allergic to cats, so she kind of stays away. She just stays out here, away from everybody and everything, and she does great. She catches mice, we feed her, and she doesn't run off. She just stays here. Great little cat, doing awesome out here, doing her job. That's right. And as you can see behind me here, our biggest failure. We started out with the greatest of intentions. We were going to build this house, and a quick recap of what happened is we had a metal building ordered. When I ordered it, I was very specific at asking, can I put it on a platform or do I need to put it on a concrete foundation? I was told either one, so I went with what I thought was going to be the cheaper route. Well, we get this almost most of the way up. They call and say, hey, are you ready for us to bring it out? And we said, no, not yet. We got to finish building this platform. They said, well, when are they coming to pour out the concrete? I said, we ain't got concrete. We're putting it on the wood platform. They said, can't do that. Oh. That's the story of our house. So here we are, left with this wooden platform. The wood's going bad. I mean, we're talking about since last August. I mean, it's been snowed on, rained on, snowed on, and it's just been awful. We're going to take some of that plywood off of there and put it in this barn over here where we have the feed and everything, and make the floor a whole lot better and stronger, because that floor is caving in. So we're going to at least try to make a use out of the flooring. Now eventually we do want to build something up here. We're planning on building Maya's house right up here, but we're going to have to get new flooring for that. And I say Maya's house, she's 13, so I got plenty of time. Yeah. All right, so now we're up here in the garden area. It's been a struggle. We've learned a lot up here. Last year, of course, I cleaned all this out. I mean, it was horrific up here. We cleaned it out. It's looking a whole lot better. But what we didn't do that we're going to do next year, actually, we've got to start our fall. We're going to do a fall garden, and what we're going to do is we got to put down some plastic or something to keep these weeds out. And I don't plan on doing my entire garden up here in this area. Not now. Mima wants to do her boxes up here, so we're going to do boxes. We've got fruit trees. We've got blackberry bushes, thornless blackberry bushes. And down the way, I'm planning on doing a garden where I use a tractor, I till up the ground and make rows and plant some crops. Down there, I will probably be planting beans and corn. Maybe some sweet potatoes, because sweet potatoes grow great here in the state of Mississippi. And we definitely need potatoes. We need all kinds of food. There's like a gazillion of us living here. Yeah, a lot. We got more news on that too. More news. I will present that news here in just a few moments. But up here, of course, our garden area, it's weedful right now, and it's been tough. It's been tough. COVID didn't help, but then it's been tough managing the animals and the garden. But that's life. We love it though. Not gonna give it up. Not gonna quit. Not gonna quit. We're getting produce up here. I mean, we've got weeds up here. The grass is kind of high, but I mean, we just got some okra. We're getting beans. We're getting cucumbers. We got blackberries galore, and right now we've got some muscadines growing. We're not gonna have a huge harvest of muscadines, but we're gonna have some, and I'm happy about that. Very thrilled. So we got a few blueberries. Our blueberry bushes kind of grew a little bit this year. I'm a little disappointed with how much they grew, but that's okay. This next year, probably in spring, I'm going to put back some money, and I plan on buying about 3 or 4 more blueberry bushes and putting them strategically somewhere. And when I buy these, they're going to be larger blueberry bushes. I bought smaller ones. I'm going to go ahead and buy some larger ones that are close to being in production and producing blueberries for us. Besides the blueberries, and of course, besides that, we've got 2 olive trees. They're growing great. They've about doubled in size, and Not certain where we're going to go with those, but we're going to try it. We're going to see. We got more peach trees, we've got persimmon trees, and then we've got mulberry trees. We got it all. We're just thrilled. We're just thrilled. Let's go see what else we have done, what we succeeded on, and what we failed at this past year. Failure! Yeah. I failed big time with this bee box. I hope I haven't ruined it. I think it can still be salvaged. I didn't do anything with it this spring or summer like I was planning on. It's just sitting here, getting rained on. In which case, honestly, I needed to do some more work to it anyway, because if I had bees in there, it'd be awful. It'd be awful. Looks like I got some kind of a bird nest in there right now too. I'm gonna pull that top up. I'm gonna let one of the boys hold it, and we're gonna look in there. But a huge failure. I've got the box. It's one of the Flow Hive type boxes, and I plan on using it. I'm gonna do something with this very soon. Well, this next year. That's in the works. I'm going to clean this up. I'm going to make a nice platform for it. I'm going to keep the ants and any other bugs off of it. And I'm going to order some bees, and I'm going to get bees in this thing. We're going to have some honey next year. Determined. All right. Come here, boy. One of y'all come hold this.
I know, man. I've been seeing the bird going in and out sometimes.
All right.
It could be anything in it.
Yeah, it could be anything. Let's see here. Y'all ready?
Yes, sir.
Oh, eggs! Look, look, look! Eggs! Back up from it. Back up. All right. Let's put this back.
Can we need? Will we be able to come up here and look at them?
Yes, we are. We are going to monitor these eggs.
Every day. Daddy, we have showed them.
Blue eggs!
We have showed them the baby.
Yeah, we have some up on the porch, babies. I think I've got some footage of that, and I'll include it at some point, maybe the next episode. But this episode, we just discovered these eggs. It'll be new for this next year. We're going to keep monitoring these and see if we can watch them grow, because that'll be easy, right through those holes. And
Daddy,
maybe that's the bird. Maybe that's the bird chirping at us up there. We're going to leave those eggs alone and watch them grow and watch them babies hatch. That'll be fun. All right. What, buddy?
It's a blue bird.
Just went by with a blue jay.
It's a blue jay or a bluebird? We'll see. We'll find out what it is.
Remember?
We'll find out. Cool little find. I'm glad we brought you along to find that. Yeah, so the boys, they had success with the birds up there in the other nest. Now we're going to check this nest out. There's been one on the porch. I'm going to go show you that one too. All right, walking on down through here. This used to be Togo's house. Of course, Togo moved on and we put some goats in here. But I'm walking out here for a purpose because I don't plan on going through the field. And I'm going to show you another successful failure, success. I don't know how to say it. But on the way to that, I'm going to show you, there's Sarah. She was one of our successes. So we had a great year when it came to birthing. How many babies did we have this year, boys? That's Sarah. This is my girl right there.
She's my
beautiful
one.
We had like 17.
We had 17 babies born out here and only lost 2. And the only 2 that we lost were due to Ruth not taking care of her babies. She actually sat on them and killed them both. And she was in bad shape, so I was kind of curious to whether or not she was going to make it through that as well. And she did, and they did, but then they ended up dying. But we had a very successful birthing season compared to a lot of folks that I heard. And of course, that's our bittersweet failure success. That is Vermouth's baby. That is Buttercup. He's our Jersey bull that we got with Vermouth. And of course, you know that we lost Vermouth. That was a heartache. Oh my goodness. We had her 3 weeks. She was giving us great milk and she got sick and she passed. So, well, we have him. He's growing. He's looking beautiful. The vet's been out and taking care of him and looking at him, and we're just thrilled. Oh! 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 Woo! Oh! He's getting popped by that electric fence. Yeah, hurt your ankle a little bit too, didn't you, buddy? Yeah. Hey, girl, Jenny, don't stick your head in there again. That's not smart. Yeah, electric fencing works. Ouch. Ooh, woo. Grass ain't greener over here. Stay on that side. Good gracious alive. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna show you that because that was bad. Woo! Electric fences work. They work. Look, the rest of the herd, they're moving on. And Dan and Ann acting like dummies over there. So one of our first videos, we showed where we found the chanterelle patch. So here in a couple weeks, well, oh wait, we're finding them now. But this year, we're gonna be able to probably get more than we did last year. We know where they're growing. Here in a couple weeks, they've already started. Here they are. Now, here we have this nice, beautiful field. See those beautiful flowers? Over here's our field. I've got the electric fence running over here. I've not let the goats in over here. And this next year, I told you, I'm gonna expand my garden. I'm gonna get a tractor. I'm gonna till up this ground right here, and I'm gonna plant right here. I'm gonna keep my goats and horses and donkeys and everything else out over here. I'm gonna wrap this with an electric fence, and we're gonna grow us a garden. This is about a 2-acre field, or about 1.5 acres, and we should be able to grow quite well in here. Look at these beautiful flowers, folks. And just to think, this next year, you're gonna see Mima start her flower business right over there. Beyond those trees is that other open area we've been to several times. Another thing to look for this next year, starting Mima's flower business. I'm going to show you all of that, and we just want you to come along with us. Enjoy this ride. You know, we foraged a lot last year. We're going to continue foraging this year, and we'll show you more. We've already gotten some more of the, what are those other mushrooms, boys?
Oyster mushroom.
We already got some more of the oyster mushrooms this year. Unfortunately, I didn't show you that, but she stuck about 10 pounds of those oyster mushrooms in the refrigerator, and they apparently had some worms. They got all in that refrigerator. I should have got that so we could all laugh and have fun, but I didn't. That's okay. So we've already gotten a lot of the oyster mushrooms, and we're gonna get some more later on because they come periodically. But we're definitely gonna get some more of these chanterelles. They're good. We like chanterelles. We like both of those mushrooms, and we get them. So that's year in review, as well as a little bit of a idea of where we're going for next year. We got a lot of changes coming. Had a lot of changes happen. Let's go in, and we've got some more introductions to make. Let's see. So last year we started the channel with somewhere in the neighborhood of, I'm gonna say 45 to 50 chickens. Now we are up to, let's see, it was 30 babies, 22, another 25, plus another 15 over here. So we've got somewhere in the neighborhood of 90 chickens at this moment now. So we've increased, or at least doubled, in the amount of chickens, and in the meantime we slaughtered some. So we've increased by purchasing as well as by incubating. This next year I don't plan on purchasing any more chickens. We're going to incubate, we're going to get eggs, we're going to sell, we're going to grow within the farm. This last year we've spent a lot of money. This next year we plan on making money. First year, it's the way it goes. And one last announcement. We have help moving to the farm. I want to introduce you to Ms. Aubrey Rogers. Aubrey is going to be here and help Mima with her flower shop. And we'll be living on that side of the farm with little Ella and Big Anthony. You can talk.
Happy to be here. Thank you for having us.
Anthony and Ella. This is Aubrey's son and daughter. All right. All right, so that's our year in review and our plans going forward for this next year. Hope y'all stay with us, share us. Let's continue moving forward. We got some great plans. We're excited moving forward. Y'all be good. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful year. We appreciate you watching. Subscribe if you haven't. Y'all be blessed. Come back and see us.